Hi, I'm Talon, and welcome to the Golden Brush. Today I'm going to show you the finished product from the Monstera leaf that we started the other day. This is it, completely finished, ready to frame, and I am so excited to see what that's going to look like. My second painting is also done, which I used Merlot, Cabs, and a red zen. The Merlot gave this beautiful pink blush color, which I didn't put too much in this one. There's a little bit here and here, but this has such a great warmth to it. I'm really excited to see that one framed as well. And I'm beginning my third leaf. This is a leaf, I don't know what it is, but I found it in my yard and I'm going to paint it. So I'm beginning that. Today I want to talk about trauma mamas. And what I mean by that is I have found throughout my years and years of teaching adult art classes that adults have had traumatic experiences with their art teachers of all things. Mine was with math, and not necessarily against the teacher, but math was such a nightmare for me. It still makes me nervous when I think that I've got to do some kind of math. So I have so many adults say that they had terrible, terrible experiences with art in high school and even in elementary school, that they never picked up a brush again, that they were so scared and they were convinced that they could never paint or do artwork, which is really, really sad, because as an adult, one of the most relaxing, de-stressing, happy things that you can do also for your brain to keep it youthful is art and music. So I think one of the issues that I've asked a lot of questions over the years to these adults who said that they had traumatic experiences. So I asked them what it was that happened in the class. And a lot of them, I hear a high percentage, were required to do artwork that was exactly in the style of their art teacher or professor. And in my humble opinion, that's wrong. Because as in the Bible, it says that we were all uniquely and wonderfully made. That means each one of us is very unique and we have our own style, our own abilities, our own gifts, and we're to use those. So each person should have their own style and their own favorite subject matter. All of us have these loves, and I have seen it myself. Now, I do a lot of commissioned artwork and I will paint whatever anybody wants, no problem. But whenever I'm painting or creating, I notice that no matter how I try to veer into a different direction, something always just makes me turn around. I always gravitate toward certain things that I really enjoy. So I believe that everyone's style is very important, even from the very beginning of their artistic journey. So when I walk into an art class, to me, the indication of a really good professor or teacher is I don't want to walk into the class and see all of the students' artwork. Every single painting in there looks exactly like the professor or the teacher. That can't be, because everybody is different. So when you walk into my classroom, everybody is doing something different. They're doing what they love and they're doing their particular style. And I encourage each student to enhance and grow in their individual style. And I think that's why they've become so successful and they're selling their own work. And the uniqueness of that is people are drawn to, and they can feel the love or the energy of that. Hey, it's starting to rain here in Florida. So we'll hear that little rain here in my studio on my metal roof. The rest of my roof is tile, but out here it's metal. So anyway, I really encourage people, and the first things that I teach, just like in music, are the basics. If you will take the time and not get in a rush with your anxiousness and impatience to start painting and have the painting look just like it's supposed to look from the very beginning, which it won't because we're building. If you'll take the time to learn your basics, things will really progress quickly. So, as in music, you have to learn how to read the notes. You need to learn about timing and rhythm and all of that. And with painting, you have to learn the same thing. There are basics. There's color theory. There's perspective and dimension and composition. And all of those things are really important. If you get those down in the beginning, you can paint anything. I hate it when I hear, I shouldn't say I hate, but I'm just being comfortable with you. I dislike it when I hear people say, oh, I only paint flowers, or I only paint mountains, or I only paint pets. I couldn't paint anything else. Well, if you have those skills, you should be able to paint anything, because the subject matter doesn't matter. The subject matter doesn't matter when it comes to your ability to paint or draw. Just like in music, if you know how to read your notes, just like in reading, if you know your alphabet and you know how to put them together and you've done your phonics and everything, someone can hand you any book in the library and you should be able to read it. Same with music and the same with art. So those basic skills are very important, well, no matter what style you're painting. So don't ever let someone tell you, oh, art is subjective and it doesn't matter. You can just do anything. Well, you can't just do anything because there has to be some skill and some quality there, and there has to be something that is tying the whole thing together. So I want you to think about these things, and I would love for you to call me and come to my class on Saturday, or call me for coaching, and we'll design a special program just for you and what you want to do, whether it's painting in whatever medium, and we will get your artwork up and running sooner than you think. I'm Colin, and this is the Golden Brush, and I'll see you tomorrow.